Hi guys, welcome in. Everybody drop your name in the comments. Welcome to my live guys. Welcome in everybody. Let's go everybody. Get your names on the sand. Who is first guys? Welcome in. Let's go guys. Everybody get your names done. Welcome to my live you all. All right. Let's go guys. All right, who is next guys? Everybody welcome in. We've got is James. Thank you so much for subscribing, James. Everybody hit that subscribe button for a name guys. Let's go. Hey, go James. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys, and let's begin. Welcome to my live, you guys. Hey, go James. Welcome in. Hi, Nina. How are you doing today? I hope you're having a great day. All right, James. Thank you. Let's go for Nina now. All right, here you go, Nina. Thank you so much. Welcome in, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, guys. And let's go, everybody. Who is next, you all? Everybody, welcome to my live. Get your sound names done, everybody. Let's go. Who is next, everybody? All right, who's next, everybody? Come on, bring in names, guys. Thank you so much for liking. Everybody, drop in your names. Hit that subscribe button and drop in your names, just like Ratil. Thank you, Ratil. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here's your name. All right, who is next, guys? Welcome in. Then we've got Sophia. Thank you so much. I'm doing great, Nina. What about you? Here you go, Sophia. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button for a name, guys. Get yourself some sad names, guys. Welcome to my live. All right. Who is next, guys? The next subscriber. Everybody, subscribe and drop your names. Welcome to my live. You're welcome, Sophia. Hope you have an amazing day ahead. All right. Who is next, guys? Everybody, welcome in. Let's go, guys. We are doing name writing on the sand. All right. Who is next? Thank you so much for saying that, Ratil. Thank you. You're most welcome. Thank you. Then we've got Alexis. Thank you so much. Here you go, Alexis. Sure, I can do that for you. Here you go for Alexis. All right. Who is next, you all? Everybody, welcome in. Welcome to my live, guys. Then we have is Bam Bam. Welcome in, Bam Bam. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bam Bam. This one is for you. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys. Let's go. Bam, bam. Then who is next, guys? Everybody welcome to my live. All right, then we've got is Noor. Welcome in, Noor. Thank you so much for subscribing, Noor. Here you go. This is your sound name. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody welcome in. Welcome to my live. Let's go, everybody. All right, then who do we have? Thank you, Nina, for drawing those hearts. Thank you. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys, and drop your names in the chat. Let's go, everybody. Who's next, guys? Everybody bring in names, guys. Drop your names in the comments, subscribe, and let's go, guys. Who do we have next, guys? Welcome to my live, guys. Welcome to Mira's Palace. All right, who is next after Noor? Who's that? Everybody hit that subscribe button, please. All right. Let's go, everybody. Come on in. Riley, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here again. Here you go, Riley. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Let's go, everybody. All right, Riley. Who's next, guys? Everybody bring in your names, guys, in the comments. Everybody in the comments. Write your name in the comments, guys. If you hit the subscribe button, you're going to see the comments, guys. Then we've got is Riyam. Thank you so much for subscribing, Riyam. Here you go. I hope you like it. Who's next, guys? Everybody bring in names, guys, and let's go. Who is next, everybody? Thank you, Riyam. All right, who's next? Thank you so much for saying that, Riley. Thank you. Then we've got Sukona. Thank you so much, Sukona. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here's your son name, Sukona. All right, that's a different spelling. Okay, here you go. All right, who's next, everybody? Welcome in. Welcome to my live, guys. Let's go. Who's next, everybody? Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sakona. Thank you so much. Here you go. All right, then we've got who is that? Zayden. Thank you so much, Zayden. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, everybody. Here you go, Zayden. All right, then we have is Casey. Welcome in, Casey. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Get your names done, guys. Just like Casey, guys. Thank you so much, Casey. All right. Next we've got is Adil. Thank you so much, Adil. Thank you. Everybody keep dropping your names, guys. Hit that subscribe button and get your names done. All right, then we've got who is that? Ella. Thank you so much, Ella, for the sub. Everybody, let's go. Thank you so much for subscribing. Next subscriber, please. Chloe, thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Chloe. All right, who is next, guys? Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys, to get your names. Then we've got is Ananda. Thank you so much for subscribing, Ananda. Here you go. Everybody welcome in. Drop your name in the comments, guys. All right, then we have is Sav. Thank you so much, Sav. Thank you for the subscribe. All right, then we have is Aria. Thank you so much, Aria. Here you go. Welcome to my live. Everybody get your names done, guys. Hit that subscribe button, guys, and let's go. Landry, thank you so much, Landry, for this sub. Who is next, guys? Let's go, everybody. All right, then we've got is Anita. Thank you so much, Anita, for the subscribe. Thank you. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Get your names done, guys. Comment down your names. So let's go. Then we've got Georgia. Welcome in, Georgia. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Georgia. Here you go. All right, who is next to you all? Everybody bring in names, guys. And let's go, Zozo. Welcome to my live, Zozo. Thank you so much for the sub. Thank you. Let's go, next subscriber. Leela, thank you so much for subscribing, Leela. Here you go. Thank you so much. Have an amazing day ahead. All right, then we've got Emilia. Welcome to my live, Emilia. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, everybody. Here you go, Emilia. Then we have is Holly. Thank you so much for subscribing, Holly. Everybody hit that subscribe button and drop your names in the comments. Let's go. Then we have is Michi. Thank you so much, Michi. Thank you so much for subscribing, Michi. All right, who is next, you all? Let's go. Then we've got Robin. Welcome in, Robin. Thank you so much for subscribing, Robin. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much, Robin. Then we've got is... Who is that? Thank you. Tide. Welcome in, Tide. Thank you so much for saying those kind words. I really appreciate that. Have an amazing day too. Then we've got is Ade. Welcome in, Ade. Welcome to my live. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button to get a name. Navy is here, guys. Welcome in, Navy. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody get your names done, guys. I'm going very fast. Let's go. Hit that subscribe button and get your names done. Then we've got is, who is that? Becca. Welcome in, Becca. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Becca. Here you go. Next we've got is Sky. Everybody, you need to mention your name in the comment, guys. You need to write your name so that I can see it. Here goes Sky. Then we got is Cassie. Welcome in, Cassie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here's your sound name. Everybody get your names done, guys. Welcome in, Nadine. Thank you so much for subscribing, Nadine. Here you go. Thank you so much. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody welcome in. Get your names done, guys. Bella is here. Welcome in, Bella. Welcome back. I'm glad to see you. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Then we've got is Mary. Welcome in, Mary. Thank you so much for subscribing. Let's go, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, guys. All right, Mary. Here's your name. Then we have is Zara. Welcome in, Zara. Thank you so much for subscribing, Zara. Everybody, let's go, guys. Then we've got is... Who is that? Sky, you're the best too. Thank you so much for saying that. Then we've got Brianna. Thank you so much, Brianna. Everybody, let's go hit that subscribe button, guys. I'm going really fast so you can get your names done, guys. Keep commenting your names, guys. Hit that subscribe button and let's go, guys. Who is next, guys? Bree is next. Thank you so much for subscribing, Bree. This one is for you. All right, then we've got is Nigella. Welcome in, Nigella. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Let's go, everybody. Thank you so much. All right, who is next, you all? Then we have is, who is that? All right, then we have is Elena. Shout out to Elena, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Elena. Then we've got Lee. Welcome in, Lee. Here you go, Lee. All right, who is next, you all? Everybody welcome in. Drop your names in the comments. Then we've got is Ariel. Welcome in, Ariel. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody get your names done, guys. Hit that subscribe button and drop in a chat. Let's go. Izaki. Welcome in, Izaki. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Izaki. Thank you. Here's your sound name. Next, who do we have, guys? Then we got Chantel. Welcome in, Chantel. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Chantel. Here you go. All right, who is next, you all? Let's go. Who is next? Let's go, guys. Ania, thank you so much for subscribing, Ania. Here you go. All right, who is next? Next subscriber, please. Welcome to my live, guys. Jaden. Welcome in, Jaden. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jaden. Here's your sound name. All right, then we've got is Charlie. Welcome in, Charlie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Everybody hit that subscribe button and get your names done, guys. Welcome to my live. Then we have is Rosa. Welcome in, Rosa. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here's your sound name. All right, then we've got Sydney. Welcome to my live, Sydney. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sydney. Let's go, everybody. Get your names done, guys. Then we've got is Colton. Welcome in, Colton. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe button, guys. Who's the next subscriber? All right, then we've got is Rukaya. Welcome in, Rukaya. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Here you go, Rukaya. Welcome to my live. All right, who's next, you all? Let's go, guys. Then we've got is Aaron. Thank you so much for subscribing, Aaron. This one is for you. Everybody, tap on the board twice. Everybody tap on this board twice on your screens, guys. Let's go. Then we've got is, who's that? Charity. Welcome in, Charity. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Welcome to my live. Let's go, guys. Then we've got subscribing to me. Here you go, Goldie. All right, who next, you all? Welcome to my live, guys. Wesley. Welcome in, Wesley. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go. Who is next, you all? Everybody get your names done, guys. Hit that subscribe button, guys. Then we've got is Nicole. Thank you so much, Nicole. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Nicole. Who's next, guys? Welcome to my live. Then we've got Sean. Thank you so much for subscribing, Sean. Here you go, Sean. All right, who's next, guys? Welcome in, Kate. Welcome in. Thank you so much for subscribing, Kate. Here you go. Everybody hit that subscribe button. Get your sound names done. All right, then we've got Ella in the chat. Thank you so much, Ella. Let's go. All right, then we've got is Callum in the chat, guys. Callum is right there in the chat. Welcome to my live. Let's go, everybody. This is for my subscribers. Then we've got is, who is that? Ania in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Ania. Welcome to my live. Everybody get your names, guys. Everybody get your names. All right, then we've got is Lily in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Lily, for the subscribe. Let's go. Who else is there, guys? Then we've got Hedwig in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Hedwig. Thank you so much for the subscribe. All right, then who do we have, guys? Then we've got Maddie in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Maddie. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go. All right, who is next in the chat? Then we've got is Emerson in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Emerson, for the subscribe. Here you go, Emerson. All right, who is next in the chat, everybody? Let's go. Then we've got Tara in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Tara. Thank you so much for subscribing. Everybody hit that subscribe and drop your names, guys. Sally's in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Sally. Thank you so much for being in my chat, Sally. Thank you for the sub. Let's go. Then we've got is, who is that? Welcome in, Ivano in the chat, guys. Everybody, let's go. Drop your names in the chat, everybody. Let's go. Then we've got is Camilla in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Camilla. Thank you so much. Let's go. Who else is there? Then we have is, who is that? Yasmin in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, Yasmin. Welcome to my live. Thank you for the sub. Let's go, everybody. Who else is in the chat? Danny in the chat, guys. Welcome, Danny. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Danny. Here you go. Next we've got is Mariam in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Mariam. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you. Here you go. Then we have is Chris in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Chris. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Here you go, Chris in the chat. Let's go. All right, then we got Shoshana in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Shoshana. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got Savannah in the chat, guys. Thank you, Savannah, for being here in my chat. All right, then who do we have, guys? Welcome to my live, everybody. Then we've got is Joseph in the chat, guys. Joseph is in the chat, everybody. Let's go for Joseph. Here you go, Joseph. All right, who's next, guys? Welcome in. All right, then we've got Emma in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Emma. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Emma. Whoever is there, guys, come on, subscribe and drop your names. Guys, we've got Addie in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Addie. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Addie. All right, who else is in the chat, guys? And we've got Makayla in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Makayla. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Let's go, everybody. Drop your names in the comments, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Then we've got is... who is that? Iliad937 in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Iliad937. Here you go. Welcome to my live. Let's go. Shout out to you. All right. Who is next, guys? Welcome in. Let's go, everybody. Then we've got Soraya in the chat, guys. Welcome to my live, Soraya. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, who's next, guys? Everybody subscribe to get a shout out. All right, then we've got Gabby in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Gabby. Thank you so much for subscribing. Here you go, Gabby. All right, then who do we have, guys? Welcome in, everybody. We've got Amahle in the chat, guys. Thank you, Amahle, for subscribing to me. Here you go, Amahle. Let's go. Everybody subscribe for a shout out. Drop your name so that I can give you a shout out, guys. Okay, then we've got Arian in the chat, guys. Shout out to Arian, guys. Welcome to my live, Arian. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got Jane in the chat, guys. Shout out to Jane. Thank you so much for subscribing, Jane. All right, then we've got Pamela in the chat, guys. Shout out to Pamela. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Pamela. Let's go, everybody. Get yourself some shout outs, guys. Then we've got Safa in the chat, guys. Shout out to Safa. Welcome to my live. Thank you for the sub. Thank you. Let's go for Daniel in the chat, guys. Shout out to Daniel, guys. Thank you so much, Daniel, for being in my chat and subscribing to me. All right, then we've got Jonathan in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Jonathan. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Shout out to Jonathan, guys. All right, who's next, everybody? All right, then we've got Farah in the chat, guys. Shout out to Farah, guys. Thank you so much for being in my chat, Farah. All right, then we have who is that? Ayla in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Ayla. Shout out to Ayla. Thank you so much for the subscribe, Ayla. Everybody, let's go. Then we've got Mia in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Mia. Shout out to Mia. Thank you so much. Next we've got who do we have? Olive in the chat, guys. Shout out to Olive, guys. Thank you so much for being in my chat, Olive. Okay, who is next in my chat, guys? Then we've got Stella in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Stella. Thank you so much. Shout out to Stella, guys. Then we've got Ali in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Ali. Thank you so much for being in my chat, Ali. Shout out to Ali. Then we've got Layla in the chat. Welcome in, Layla. Thank you. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Thank you. All right, who is next, guys? Then we've got Mary in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Mary. Shout out to Mary, guys. Then we've got Gabriella in the chat. Shout out to Gabriella. Welcome to my live, Gabriella. Let's go, everybody. Let's go. All right, then who do we have, guys? Then we've got Millie in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Millie. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Millie. Shout out to Millie, guys. Shout out to Millie. Then we've got Chioma. Chioma in the chat, guys. Shout out to Chioma. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Chioma. All right, then we've got Stephanie in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Stephanie. Shout out to Stephanie, guys. All right, thank you so much, Stephanie, for subscribing to me. All right, then we've got Johanna in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Johanna. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Shout out to Johanna, guys. Shout out to Johanna. Let's go. All right, then we've got Kate in the chat, guys. Shout out to Kate, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Kate. Then we've got Hannah in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Hannah. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Hannah. Let's go. Shout out to Hannah, guys. All right, then we have Enekchi. Welcome in, Enekchi in the chat, guys. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go. Enekchi is here, guys. Welcome to my live. Shout out to you. All right, then we have James in the chat, guys. Shout out to James. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Thank you, Chantel. Thank you. James, shout out to you. Then who do we have, guys? Everybody drop your names in the comments if you want a shout out. Milena in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Milena. Thank you so much for being in my chat. Shout out to Milena, guys. All right, then who do we have, guys? Next, who do we have? Welcome in, everybody. Then we've got Wes in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Wes. Shout out to Wes, guys. All right, then we've got Kevin, guys. Shout out to Kevin. Welcome to my live, Kevin. Thank you so much for subscribing to me. Shout out to Kevin, guys. All right, then who do we have, guys? Felix, guys. Felix in the chat, everybody. Shout out to Felix, guys. Thank you so much for being my subscriber. Then we've got Davina in the chat, guys. Everybody, shout out to Davina. Thank you so much for being my subscriber, Davina. Let's go, guys. Then we've got Nora in the chat, guys. Shout out to Nora, guys. Thank you so much for subscribing to me, Nora. Here you go. All right, then we've got Ileana in the chat, guys. Shout out to Ileana, guys. Thank you so much for being in my chat, Ileana. Thank you for being my subscriber. Next, we've got is Derek in the chat, guys. Welcome in, Derek. Thank you so much for subscribing.